Hi there and welcome to another video from Faraz Maths. It's Mr. Faraz Hassan here, and in this video we are dealing with indices with algebraic expressions too. So that's our second video on that specific topic. Now, as previously, it's absolutely imperative that you know your rules of indices with numbers. Go back to the number strand, work through those before you start doing these. Otherwise they won't make sense. So in the last video I asked you to state what these rules meant, and here with the answers. Just to point out, in this video we are going to be working on rules 4 to 9 with algebra, indices involving algebra. So let's get started. So if you don't know these rules and if you have any kind of confusion, you can go back to indices with algebraic expressions 1, where I already taught these rules. And if you are sure about it, we can start. I'm always going to start by making links how to do with numbers, and then I'm going to build up with algebra. So pause the video and you should be able to do this one by yourself. Okay, so let's get started. Our first question is 2 to the power of negative 3. So what we can do here, we can just make this whole thing in the denominator 1 over 2, and if you move this whole thing in the denominator, the power will get positive, and 1 over 2 cube means 1 over 8. Okay, most of the teacher, they don't tell you the exact reason behind it. Like majority of the student ask me why we are moving this 2 to the power of negative 3 in the denominator and what's the reason behind it. So the reason is very simple. If I do it 2 to the power of negative 3, and if I multiply it by 2 to the power of positive 3, divide by 2 to the power of positive 3. So here if you look at it, in multiply when bases are same, we can add the power. And this is basically 1 because we are dividing 2 power 3 by 2 power 3. So that is 8 over 8, and 8 over 8 is 1. So you can multiply anything by 1 because it will never change this thing. Okay, now if you do 2 power negative 3 times 2 power 3, and there is 1 in the denominator of every number. So we can write 1 there, and 2 power negative 3 times 2 power 3 is 2 power minus 3 plus 3. And in the denominator we have 1 times 2 power 3 is 2 power 3. Now 2 power minus 3 plus 3, that would be 2 power 0 over 2 power 3, and 2 power 0 means 1. 1 over 2 power 3, and that is 8. 1 over 8 is the answer. So that's the whole method behind this. So you can do it directly without doing all that. Okay, the next one here is y to the power of minus 3. So it will become 1 over y to the power of 3. This one, here we have to just move y to the power of negative 3 in the denominator. 2 will remain as it is. 2 over y to the power of positive 3. Okay, in this one, 2y to the power of negative 3. So if you want to make it plus 3, you have to move this whole 2y in the, like move this whole thing in the denominator. So 1 over 2y to the power of positive 3. And if you simplify it further, so that would become 1 over 2y cube. 2y cube means you have to multiply 2y how many times? 3 times. And if you do that, it will be 8y cube. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, y times y is y. So the answer is 8y cube. So one more important thing here, that 2y to the power of minus 3 cannot be equal to or equivalent to the whole 2y to the power of minus 3. Or you can say that 2 over y power 3 cannot be equivalent to 1 over 8y cube. Okay, coming to the next, pause the video and try these questions by yourself. Okay, in this question, write it in index form 1 over x times x times x. So what we have to do, we have to just multiply. When bases are same, you have to add their powers. So 1 over x cube. That would be 7 over x cube. And this one is 7 over, because it is 2x times 2x times 2x. So you can make the bracket and write 2x in it, and the whole power is cube now, because how many 2x we have? 3. Now it says index form. So you have to convert it in index form like this, moving this whole thing in the numerator. So this would be x power negative 3. 7 is already in the numerator. So we can write 7 as it is and move this thing in the numerator. It will be 7x to the negative 3. And for the last one, you can move the whole 2x cube in the numerator as well. So we can write it 7 bracket 2x to the power of negative 3. So one important thing here is that 7 over x cube means that 7 over 1 times 1 over x cube. Okay, coming to the next. Simplify the following, leaving your answer in index form. So 9 power 5 times 9 power 3. So that would be 9 power. In multiply, when bases are same, you have to add the powers. So 5 plus 3 is 8. 9 power 8 is the answer. The next one, here we have y power 8 is the answer. The third one, 3 2s are 6. And y5 times y3 means y8. And the last one, it is 1 there. The coefficient of x is 1 there. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 1 would be 3. And x5 times x power 1 is x power 6. Okay, coming to the next. Now here we have to divide. Simplify the following, leaving your answer in index form. So when bases are same, in division, we have to subtract the power. Base means number below the power. So here you have to do 9 and then 5 minus 3, which will make it 9 power 2. The next one, y5 divided by y3, that means y5 minus 3, and that would be y power 2. 4y5 divided by 2y3, if I write it in the fraction, it will look like this. And you can simply do 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. And when bases are same in division, you have to subtract the power. So answer would be 2y. 5 minus 3 is again 2y squared. And here last one, 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10. And x, when bases are same in the division, you have to subtract the power. 5 minus 2 is 3, 5x cube. Okay, coming to the next. Simplify the following, leaving your answer in the index form. So we will use the rule number 9 here, which is power of power. Let me show you the rule. Rule number 9, power of powers. So simplify the following, leaving your answer in index form. 9 5 to the power of 3. Here you have to multiply the powers. 5 3s are 15. This one, y15, 5 times 3 again 15. Okay, this one is different because it is 2y5, the whole power is 3 now. So what you have to do, you have to multiply it how many times? 3 times. Because there is power 3, it means you have to repeat it 3 times, and that would be 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, y5, 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 that would become y power 15. In multiplication, when bases are same, we have to add the power. 5 plus 5 plus 5 is, so the answer is 8y15. Okay, this one, 2y5 and the whole power is negative 3. So what you have to do, you have to make the power positive first. And how we can do it? If we move this whole thing in the denominator. So 1 over 2y5, the whole power is now plus 3. Then we already know that 2y5 to the power of 3 is equivalent to 8y15. So we can write 1 over 8y15. Now to write it in the index form, you can just shift this y power 15 in the numerator, and that would give you 1 over 8 y to the power of negative 15. Because 1 over 8 y15 is basically 1 over 8 times 1 over 515, and if you shift it in the numerator, it will look like this: 1 over 8 times y to the power of negative 15. Or you can simply remove the multiply sign and write it in this way. Okay, the last one, 2y negative 5 and the whole power is 3. It means you have to times it how many times? 3 times. And then 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. And when bases are same, we have to add the powers. Minus 5, minus 5, minus 5. If you add them all together, all these are negative numbers, so you have to add them with the negative sign. So 8y negative 15 is our answer for this one. Okay, coming to the next. So that's our last slide on this. Simplify the following, leaving your answer in index form. Okay, so whenever you have power 1 over 2, that means it is the square root. So that is the square root of 9. 9 power 1 over 2 is equivalent to square root of 9. You can write it in both ways. And square root of 9, we already know the answer is 3. Y power 1 over 2 means square root of y. Now you cannot simplify it further. This one is 9 times square root of y. You can write it in this way also, 9 square root of y without the multiply sign. And then 9y 1 over 2. Now the whole power is 1 over 2. It means it is square root of 9y. Because the square root of 9 is possible, you can write it in this way, square root of 9 times square root of y, and then square root of 9 means 3, so that is 3 square root of y. That's our answer. So that's it for this particular video. Thanks for watching. We will continue from the next.